give a few seconds here. Sometimes it wants to cut out.
Steve's getting down to the base.
I know, yeah.
Hello and welcome, everybody. I am Jason.
Hello.
I'm Steve.
And that is Disney Magic Zach. And that is your link.
That is me.
So it is.
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good, man. Doing good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. What were you doing? Put away dishes?
Yeah, putting my dish away from dinner. Sticking it in my dishwasher.
Yeah.
And
How far away was your dishwasher? That took forever.
Took like a half hour.
I mean, I was doing other things as well. I was cleaning the sides and God knows what else.
Oh, okay. Priorities.
Not just putting the dish in the dishwasher, like.
How far away is the dishwasher?
It's like your forced perspective office, Steve, where
Yeah.
miles away.
Yeah, I mean, it's further than it looks.
Yeah.
All right, and then Sharon, how we doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Look, I put it up for you too.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, look, this is me.
Middle-aged magic.
Yeah. The other half of us has just come back from a beauty pageants retreat in Spain.
Yeah, we'll have to
Fun.
tune in to watch her updates on stuff.
Yeah, hopefully she did some videoing, otherwise that would be terrible.
Yeah, it's just going to be a picture of the beach.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've already seen it.
you've already seen the beach, yeah.
Where's my white gun?
Well, what happened? Zach's in the dark now.
Zach's not put his
I know, but
put
just
enough money in
randomly
the
turned
electricity.
He's gonna have to get really close to the screen now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. Yeah.
You know it's a monthly bill, right? Zach?
He needs to get himself some Alexa light bulbs like I've got, because I can turn mine on and off without getting up.
Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting for him,
Again.
we're gonna go ahead and try to get started. So, this is actually our first episode of our Concilium. Oh, I guess he turned himself off.
Yeah.
He's got a
Of our
big
Concilium episode for our podcast, and we try to do these live, usually just maybe once a month here on a Sunday. So I guess we had another topic planned, but someone couldn't make it, so we're saving that topic for him.
Yeah.
So instead, we just decided to do pretty much anything we wanted, talk about whatever Disney thing you wanted to talk about. And Steve, I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
All right.
Did you want to talk about something?
Sure. How about let's see.
Thank God you never said no.
Yeah. How about something we haven't talked about? I just thought of it because I had brought my box here to show Zach. How about we I don't know if Sharon collects them or not, but how about some pins? Do you do pin trading at all or anything like that?
I don't like giving my pins away. I buy specific pins that I like, and I keep
Right.
them.
So, do you have any like certain pins that you actually look for? And
I've got a thing about villains pins because I'm a massive
cool.
villains fan.
yeah,
So I try and get a villains pin every time we go to a park, but they're not always that easy to find.
yeah.
So I don't have as many as I'd like.
It looks like she's looking at Goofy.
I'm looking,
Yeah.
I'm looking up on the wall because I've got my pinboard and I'm trying to work out what villains I've got. I've got two Jafars.
Is it too far away to grab one and show us?
No.
You might have to get it a bit genera.
What? What does that mean?
I mean, Jafar, Janeja, wherever you are.
Jafar, Janira.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It didn't work, Zach, but hey ho.
I know. Not all my jokes land, okay? Not all my
Okay.
jokes land.
Yeah, remember I'm American, so
I picked this one up when we went to you can't bloody see it because I'm a
Oh.
stupid background. Sake,
Wow,
hang on.
that's amazing. I love that.
You
not
got
clear.
really, seriously. Hang on a minute. Let me
I
find
got
out.
one of those too. See,
No, seriously.
Dear, oh dear. Look, I'm improvising. Hang on a second. Can you see it now?
No.
Barely. It's in and out.
going in and out.
Oh, for crying out loud. Just excuse my absolutely rubbish spare bedroom / office for a second while I turn my stupid background off. Hang on.
Oh man, Jesus.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, okay. There. See
There
him?
you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Have I got him the right way up?
No.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is. with
There
the
we
Fable
go.
Wonders
Okay.
and la.
Got it.
Nice.
I do like
That's
Jafar's one of
cool.
my favourite villains.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Now you're not having my spare bedroom anymore.
I miss seeing your Star Wars stuff behind you.
I know I was going to relocate to the front room to do it, but it was my own fault because I got back late, had to have a shower because I smelt like a bonfire, and then thought I was going to miss you. So I stayed where I was in my office, which, as you can see, needs to be redecorated.
Yeah, it's in the process, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So do you want to show your pins, Steve?
Yeah. So Zach, this is how it started. I wanted to show you some of my Star Wars pins, even though you don't
Okay,
like
cool.
Star Wars, but
I've got
I'll-
some Star Wars pins
take
too. I
it.
love Star Wars pins.
so.
Am I going to suffer?
I'm
from
actually going to be
pin
selling these.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This
Advertisement.
is,
I'll
yeah.
put my glasses in there so I can see them better.
So this is my X-wing. So I have 12
Oh, wow.
of them.
That's cool.
Well, you have 12 X-wing pins.
No. So this one's worth the most. This is the Millennium
Oh, that's
Falcon.
awesome. Look at that.
Do you have a TIE fighter?
I do.
It's my favourite ship.
Oh, but I do have the Slave One.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, wow.
I have the AT-AT.
That's also
Oh,
very
cool.
cute.
And hang on. I know I have a TIE Fighter because that's part of the collection. Here it is. So I have this one.
Oh,
nice.
nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Death Star.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
Yeah.
You're right, it's the Death Star. Well done.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
get 5 bonus
Oh.
Star Wars points for that.
Yes. Let's go.
Snow Speeder.
Yeah.
And
Have you got the whole set?
yeah, I got the whole set. So,
That's awesome.
on the Star Destroyer.
Oh,
that's
that's
pretty
sexy as
cool.
well.
So I'm selling the whole set.
That's
Mm.
And
pretty
then
cool.
That's dangerous for me.
Sharon's like, name your
I'm like-
price, Steve.
Great. Who needs a kidney?
Hey, the
then I
black
got
people
I
are
got
always
these.
looking.
These
Oh
are all
my
the
God.
helmets.
Oh, wow.
You've got all the helmets as well.
Yeah. I keep going the wrong way.
Steve, when you post it, we'll have to link the link.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, I gotta. There's the one in here that. Well, first, this is Jason's helmet that he's getting.
Yeah. It's on
Oh, the Scout Trooper, yeah.
pre-order.
It's on his pre-order. I'm trying to find.
Along with my original clone.
And this one's for Sharon.
Boba's helmet. I was going to say, have you got Boba's helmet? Yes, you have.
Cool. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure I've got a Boba somewhere up there. I know I've got him as a keyring. I haven't got
There
him
you
as a
go.
pin.
TIE
I've got
Pilot.
my
Third
as well.
pilot, yeah.
Let me grab mine in a sec.
I like this one too. Is the Shore Trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on my list to get.
Yeah.
Your helmet.
So and then I got the Clone Trooper and Stormtrooper and all the other ones. So
You
I'm
haven't got
selling
the
this set
silly-
as well.
The silly First Order Duck Trooper one.
No, I don't have that. Wait, wait. Which one? That little robot thing? The one that Jason likes?
What are you talking about, Chomper?
No, not him.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to turn my background off again, and so don't look at my hideous.
You talking about the little mouse droid?
No,
Oh,
that-
asteroid.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
I've got Boba Fett coming out the Sarlacc pit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary one that I
Oh,
found.
nice. That's cool.
And I had to buy it. 'cause,
Yeah.
it's Boba.
I have the Book of Boba Fett pin.
Ooh,
That's
do
not
you?
worth anything.
Yeah, that's not. I even have the T-shirt that says Book of Boba Fett. That's
Really?
yeah.
we can get stuff like that over here.
Yeah, because it was all Galaxy's Edge stuff.
Oh yeah, we
actually.
don't have one of
Our
those.
selection is still
We
pretty
don't
rubbish.
We don't have one. They teased us with it and then said no.
Do you have any pins, Zach?
Yeah, so I've got these ones that I've got from D23 a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Here,
So
let me
it's like,
get
I
this.
know,
Wait, you even have a plaque for it.
yeah, it came in like a tin. So it was celebrating 10 years of the D23.
That's
fan
cool.
club.
Wow,
So it
that's
was,
neat.
10 years of Up, Twilight Zone Territory 25 years pin, 30 years for The Little Mermaid, 35 for The Temple of Doom, 40 years for the Muppets movie,
Yeah, move it up
50
a little bit,
years for the
Zach.
Mansion, 50
Oh, there
years
you
for the
go.
Mansion,
Oh, that's cool.
65 years for the Disneyland TV series,
Wow.
80 years for Marvel Comics, and 85 years for Donald Duck. So that lives
That
on my
is
shelf.
really cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I've never
So,
seen that before.
No,
Yeah.
where did you get that?
So I was a member of D23 about 5 years ago.
Oh, was that the gift?
Yeah, it was the gift. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So, but I'm not a member anymore because I can't do anything
Yeah,
with it over
this,
80. So,
Yeah.
this was last year's gift.
Oh yeah, the Mickey.
Oh, that's neat.
that's awesome. I love that. I was going to sign up specifically for it. I was like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I signed up this year. I forget what the gift is. I think there are other little figures. I haven't got them yet.
yeah. It's very cool though. Very, very
I'm
cool.
trying to open the package for Sharon so she can see these ones.
I have some pins, but not that many.
I'm
No, those-
specific about what ones I collect. Oh, look at the Book of Boba Fett. I need them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cool.
That is very cool.
What was funny? So I bought them like brand new
Mm-hmm.
when I went down there, and the next time I went down there, I saw them. They're all on clearance.
Oh my gosh. That's so annoying though.
Because how well the show was.
Yeah.
Oh, I absolutely loved it.
You loved
that
it?
doesn't surprise you. Book of Boba Fett, yeah. I've watched it, I don't know, 8-9 times all the way through.
Wow.
I didn't mind it as much. The parts I really hated were the
stupid
West Side
biker-
Story part with the guys on the bikes coming.
Yeah,
in.
that
Like,
was.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like that part,
Yeah,
but the rest of the show was decent. It was okay.
it was okay. I mean, I watched all of it and I was like, oh, it's okay.
I mean, season 2 will be coming out, so
For real
yep.
or not?
No, it was coming.
Okay. Not canceled or anything.
Nope.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of my boba.
I was just glad that he actually they made a whole new story about him coming out of the.
Yeah, I loved all
Alright.
that backstory of everything with the
Yeah.
Tusken Raiders. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, no, that was the part that I really liked, and how they taught him how to fight like them and all that.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's pretty cool.
Well, that was my little 2 cents. So,
No, that's all you get too. So we each do it, and this thing will last like maybe 20 minutes.
Yo, Gemini,
Yes,
how's
ask
it
a
going?
question, Gemini.
go ahead, Gemini.
What I want.
Yeah. You may ask a question, but you may not like the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So Sharon, when's the last time you've been to the park?
Walt Disney World, obviously, when we went on our trip in February,
Yeah.
and we're going back to Paris in May.
Oh, in May. Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. Nice.
For
So
my
not
birthday.
long.
Not long at all.
Nice.
Only a couple
No.
of weeks.
Yeah, I think we're going on the 14th of May. I want to
Oh,
say
nice.
the 14th of May.
Weekend trip.
No, weekday trip. Never go at the weekends. Way too busy. Don't go at the weekend.
I'd say I can't do weekday unless I'm off work. That'd be but yeah.
That's why you just skip it.
Yeah.
Nah, I
That's
can't.
that's the beauty of not working
mean-
in a school is I can take off time in the week.
I mean, I can because I've got terms off, but also aids the problem of like everything's more expensive because of that. But
Yeah, I never go on holiday in school holiday time.
yeah, fair.
All right.
Some dark theories about Disney parks, such as Walt's Ghost walking in the park at night, he passing away.
You got to read it out loud.
I'm reading it. You read it out loud, Steve. Listen, I'm the guest here, man. I'm here for a
That
good
means
time.
nothing. That means nothing with this show. You know,
Yeah.
practically family on it. surely.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah,
So-
I am, to be fair.
So I have heard several dark theories about Disney parks, such as Walt's ghost walking the park at night and people passing away in mascot suits. Do you guys believe in any of these rumors to be true? Jay?
If we should have had Alex on for this, but Alex
Yeah.
has several ghost stories.
Alexi, historian, yeah.
One's
I
about
can-
Walt's ghost
I've
in,
heard-
in the Golden Horseshoe, and
I don't know if it's Walt's. I know of Freddie.
well, there's one he was
Freddie.
talking about on the stage or from
Yeah.
that balcony seat or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
There was a kid or something that was playing with the curtain.
That too, but he also, I think he had a story about smelling good cigar smoke and saying it was Walt walking around or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything at the parks like that. I haven't heard about anyone dying in a cast member either.
No.
Only passing out though. Like I've heard.
Yeah,
I've heard
I was
of
gonna
people
say-
pass out.
Especially
Yeah.
back in
Well-
the day before they had like fans in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Having
The only-
lived in a furry suit, I can totally understand why people
Oof.
get hot and pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the only thing I've heard about Walt was it was the one. Where was it? I think it was outside of his apartment window, and you could see like this figure walking past. But I think it's been defunct since then. But other than that, that's the only one I've heard of.
Yeah. And then there's that famous like
Mr.
ghost-
One Way.
Yeah, on the
Space
Space
Mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one that's walking out of the Haunted Mansion,
And it walks down the path and
walks down the path and then goes towards the rivers of America and disappears. But all of that is what they think is the camera burn. How it,
yeah.
I forgot what the actual terminology is for that, but
Like a lens flare type thing.
well, it's,
yeah, or it's like almost like overdubbing. Like there's two kind of films put
Yeah.
together. Or,
Got you. Yeah.
It's like overlaid.
Okay.
I'm
That's
not
a
sure
great
how that would
question,
happen
though.
on a security
thank
camera.
you, Gemini.
Yeah.
That was a good question.
I'm totally up for there being some kind of paranormal activity because you can't have something that big without something dodgy going on. But I don't think.
Oh,
it's
of
Walt.
course. Yeah.
I don't think it's Walt specific.
No, I think.
Right.
I think it's.
It would be cool if it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I don't think it is. But you'd like to think that he's hanging out, watching what's going on at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
And
to
then
make
his
sure-
other
make sure it's all right.
spot on the bench looking at Rivers of America. Where
Mm.
there's
Oh, I
a
haven't heard
picture
that
of
one.
him. There's a picture of him sitting there looking out in the morning.
Hmm.
I said that'd be cool if he would be doing that.
Doing that, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. No, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool if you just saw him riding his bike around like he used to.
Yeah.
Surprise, guys! I'm not actually dead.
yeah.
You're right.
Oh,
I
he-
was cryogenically frozen.
I was going to say
Yeah.
that's going to be the next.
He rides his bike
People
around at night. He's
go,
like, God, I just want to be out. No, if that happened, he would be like, Bob, you're fired.
Yeah. What the fuck happened? Just what have you done?
Gemini says, I recall the lens blur footage. It was eerie to see for the first time for sure. I imagine he sits like Thanos, just chilling, knowing his
Yeah.
work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just as long as he doesn't snap, then we're
Yeah,
good.
snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna revert back to the 1950s here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's funny.
I often wonder. I'm sure everybody does. Is like what he would think about things right now.
Oh,
I think
100%.
some things he'd be like, "Oh my god, that's amazing! I can't believe all the cool things you've done." And other
Yeah.
stuff, he'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
has happened? Yeah.
Genie Plus, for instance, I do
Yeah.
not think he'd be a fan
Oh
of that.
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Not for sure.
I think internally he'd be really upset about
Yeah.
everything in the corporation.
Yeah, because
But
Yeah.
on the outside in the parks,
The
Yeah.
parks, the cruise line, all the stuff that it's expanded to. I think
he wasn't about nickel and diming people. He wanted everybody to enjoy the
Yeah.
park.
Oh yeah. So I mean, even
Yeah,
if he
everybody should be able to afford it. That's what his
Yeah.
mantra was, isn't it? All families should be able to afford
Yeah.
it,
yeah,
which is certainly not the case at
Not
the moment.
anymore.
not anymore. No, absolutely not. It's crazy how expensive it is, and annual passes and goodness knows what else. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Paris just as expensive?
Yeah,
yeah, I'd say it's more expensive. Like
Hmm.
I'm going for, obviously I'm going for 2 weeks to Florida. It's cost me an arm and a leg, but
Yeah.
like
And that's probably
but
not even including the flight. Really, it's just the park tickets, right?
oh yeah, and well, it's all included. It's quite a pit. It's quite a lot, but even still, when I've been looking at going to Paris, even for like a weekend, like I don't know what I'm doing. I might have to just go and do like find discounts. But even when I've gone through like the official website, it's still like a grand, 2 grand to
it
get
is
over.
the cheapest. If you're doing a package, it's cheaper to go to Disneyland Paris.
Yeah,
To go for a travel agent. But
Yeah.
I would never ever do that. I'd never stay on site at Paris. It's too expensive. And it's
Yeah,
not
that's it, yeah.
it's
And I
not
don't
the
think
same
hotels.
magic as you get in Florida.
Yeah, and it's not worth it because you've still got to get a bus down to the park anyway.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, I was spoilt going to Paris because we stayed in the Disneyland hotel
Yeah.
the first time I went, and I was like, it's not going to be the same going anywhere else, to be fair. But yeah, but it's all there we go.
We always do it on the cheap now. Never pay.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I do want to go, I'd definitely do it on the cheap. It's like it's just easier.
Stay outside because I drive in, so we always drive to Paris because it's easy for us to do. So we always stay off site. We've got our annual passes, which we've already paid for, so we don't pay for park tickets. But the park tickets are expensive for what they are.
Yeah.
I think a day ticket is something like €80.
Yeah, that's it's mad, especially for like
That means
what a day and a half park.
It's about $100 for
one ticket.
And you know the world's smallest Disney park.
Yeah.
The other week.
That's what I mean.
It's a tiny studio spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean. And then overall, I mean, like you could probably do everything in Disneyland Paris in like what 2-3 days.
Yeah, the most we go is 3 days, and we take it very easy.
Yeah.
Well, they have two parks, so that's kind of the same.
1.5.
1.5. 1.25 if you want to push it.
You guys have 2 parks. We have 1.5 parks. Yeah.
Well, like we said, maybe they'll be making that a little better here.
It is expensive, but for people that have young kids that really can't face a 9-hour flight to the States, it is
worth it. Yeah,
it's worth it. And if you're a Disney adult and you don't need to go at the weekend, and you're prepared to slum it, then I think it's worth every penny. It's the only way that Sam and I can get our Disney fix in on a regular basis.
Yeah. And Gemini here says, I heard that Walt pitched the Disney theme park a bunch of times and was essentially laughed out of the meetings, but he refused to give up on his dream, which is great.
Yeah,
quite inspirational to see what it has become.
Yeah, I mean, he even like refinanced his house. A couple other things just to make everything happen.
The wonderful world of weirdness. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Thank you for joining.
Hello there.
Hello there.
It is amazing how there is a Disney park like in pretty much every corner of the world now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you think that it all started with just that one?
With a rabbit.
Yeah, with a rabbit.
A rabbit
became a mouse.
Yeah. But no, it's crazy, man. Like it just shows like never give up on what you want to do, and you'll finally You finally did. You finally did.
Do you find Star Wars people, sorry, Zach, that if you go hello there to people that are Star Wars fans, they get it instantly. And if you go hello there to people that don't, they have no idea what you're
Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Hi.
I'm versed enough in Star Wars to reply General Kenobi. Like, I know
Yes.
I have seen the movies, but like I'm not going out my way to watch. Like,
You really are in the wrong company, mate. I tell you.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
But,
that's funny.
I mean,
I like the movies. I just don't watch them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones for the win. Like,
I can.
100%.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a big Star Wars fan.
I love
one
it.
of
Well,
my-
at least you got Han
Well,
Solo in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See, there you go.
Wait, what?
God, he looks so familiar.
Just
Does he have a
like a
twin or
different jacket
something?
and
Like,
put a
what's
belt
going
on him. He's just
Yeah.
a different character.
in indie whips first. Hashtag.
Don't start the whole Greedo shot first thing again. Oh, yeah.
Well, a while back, I made these images. Like it was like a different
Yeah, that was fun.
image every day when the Star Wars movies were coming back out again, like Force Awakens and all that. And actually, I had one Return of the Jedi where I made Han Solo, and he had the whip and like everything, and it was like,
Cool,
it was like a
nice.
combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like a long jacket from Deckard from.
From Blade Runner.
Blade
yeah.
Runner.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I
awesome.
love Blade Runner.
But then
Yeah.
I modified the Indiana Jones scene, and when he pulls out his gun, like, but I put the guy in the distance was Greedo. That was kind of
I love that. That's so good.
You guys
Sorry,
have
we
any
always
other
end up back in
questions?
Star Wars, don't we?
Yeah.
So Sharon, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Out of the original trilogy, it's A New Hope.
Yeah,
But it
gotta
was
be.
Star Wars before it was A New Hope. Out of the prequel trilogy, it's definitely Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And then the later ones.
She's like, I don't have one.
Actually, I quite enjoyed them. I thought they were really quite fun films. I don't particularly have a favourite out of all of them. I watched them all and I thought these are quite good. But there's not one that I watch over and over again. The only one that I will watch, but it drives me mad, is The Phantom Menace, because I love The Phantom Menace, but the kid who plays Anakin annoys me.
Wait. You mean Natsumi-sama? Not him?
Oh, poor Jar Jar.
See, actually, one of my favorites. One of my favorites from the new one. I mean, it's from the new ones. This is Rogue One.
Yep. See,
Yeah,
now
I like
that's-
Rogue One.
That wasn't particularly one of my favorites. I've got it and I've watched it, but it's not one that I revisit over and over again.
Rogue One's a prequel, isn't it, to A New Hope?
Yeah,
It's the bit that literally happens just before.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, it really literally ends for.
I
It
did
was
see a bit. I did see a bit of the Han Solo movie. That was pretty good.
A bit.
Decent. It could have been a lot
bit
better.
of it.
Yeah, like the first half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I kind of got bored and turned it off.
Well, I'm going to turn off this right now. So
There's a
I wanted to
Christian-
go out after I saw the movie. I wanted to walk out and just tell everybody who's waiting in line, everybody dies.
Oh.
Don't see it. It's no good.
I like
Yeah.
all the TV series, the Star Wars related TV series that they've made on Disney Plus. I've watched all of them and I love all of them except for Andor. I've really struggled to get into Andor. I don't know why.
Yeah, I like
I
that
just-
one.
I'm struggling. I'm going to revisit it because I think I need to give it another chance.
Yeah, see, that's what I think about a few of those where you watch it the first time and your expectations are too high and it doesn't meet what you think it is.
Mm.
So then you have to like rewatch it and like, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
There's a bunch of movies that I like because I'm not really a movie.
You don't do films though, do you?
No, not really. Nah. I mean, if it's sci-fi or comedy, yeah, but like Gemini. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'll stop interrupting you. No, don't. You just
No, that's why we're going live. Just
yeah,
interacting with everybody. So
yeah.
feel free to ask questions.
Otherwise, we'll just talk rubbish for the next
Right.
however long we're here.
Jason was asking,
grill me
hey,
for not watching Star Wars. That's what it is.
yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, by the time the year's over, Zach, you're going to be such a Star Wars fan. He's like, no,
Too late.
You're gonna know every single
late.
character.
It's never too late.
It'd be surprising he comes back on and he knows all the backstory about every character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Let's see. Say I did, didn't it? I did,
did.
didn't it?
Didn't it?
It didn't it? 4 times fast and tell me that's not Darth Maul's Duel of the Fates theme. It did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? It did, didn't it?
I'm not even gonna try it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It is. Totally
I'm like,
is.
what? All right.
Yeah.
Then actually kind
I wasn't even about to try.
That's funny. I never heard that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Yeah, I like that.
that's funny.
Darth Maul is the best
couldn't
bit
even read it
about
right.
the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, he was the best of the whole movie. He should have
Yeah.
killed Jar Jar, not.
Oh,
my God.
poor Jar Jar.
Yeah. No,
I
there was
like
no
Jar
poor
Jar.
Jar.
He's all right.
They should
not
have
as bad
made
as
a
that Darth
separate
thing.
movie just for him and have all the kids watch it.
He becomes a senator in the Clone Wars. It's almost like he's almost sensible. He grows up.
That's
It's
because they wanted him to be quiet, so they just took him somewhere else.
Just shut up and act normal.
Yeah.
Just do what we tell you.
And then I got rid of that flying thing. Hey, I need that guy. Whatever,
yeah,
that's
the fly guy.
yeah, whatever his name was.
Watto.
Watto. Yeah, he was dumb too.
He comes back and he looks like a bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hair growing on him.
Oh man.
So Steve, what's your favorite movie for Star Wars?
Star Wars, A New Hope, Empire, and Rogue One. I used to like I still do Return of the Jedi, but I hate all the stupid Muppets. That just ruined the movie
They're
for me.
parrots.
Well, yeah.
What, the Ewoks?
No, those are fine. I'd rather have those as the characters that were in the like
in
Jabba's
in Jabba's
palace.
Oh,
Like the Gamorrean
like
guard thing.
Salacious Crumb. He's awesome.
I hate that thing.
He's got the best laugh.
Did you like it in the beginning of The Mandalorian when they were roasting?
No. Oh, that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I think when you go in the Galaxy's Edge, they've got one roasting as well.
Well, they actually have a little like store, I guess you would call it, or a little shop
Yeah, you
set
get
up
the ones
that you can actually buy them. And then, so I would buy one and then throw it into the pit.
Fair.
Yeah, because my favorite part of Return of Jedi was the speeder bike. That was
Green Forest.
so
yeah.
And the
That's
biker
a good scene.
I love that.
I like that.
That's one of the best parts of that movie.
Yeah.
So
So when I was in 3D Studio computer animation, I actually bought one of those take apart speeder bikes from that Kenner used to make.
Yeah, I've got
And,
one of those that you rev up. It's got a little pull thing, and you can
Yeah.
put the thing on it and pull it, and it's.
Oh wow, I don't have that.
Oh yeah,
that's
I've got one of those.
Oh.
I'm too scared to play with it because I don't want it to break. So it's just
Yeah.
a piece now. I found it at a car boot sale. It cost me like something like £3. It was like they're probably worth a fortune, but it just looked so cool.
Yeah.
You can't beat a good car boot sale. You just
No, not
can't.
a car boot sale.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but we don't know what that is. So.
It's like a garage sale.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a yard
okay.
sale type thing. Just a load of cars lined up on a field and just sell random crap that people
Random
don't know
crap
the price
out
of.
of the
It's
trunk.
like a swap meet.
Out the
So,
trunk of your boot, yeah.
Yeah.
Buying a
Okay.
dual-ended lightsaber as a boy is one of my best decisions I ever made.
Yes.
So he's talking about Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
actually
path
never,
in
I
Raiden
never
is
got one of
so
those.
cool.
You never got one.
Nah.
You're the one that collects
I know.
lightsabers.
I never got a Darth Maul one.
That just means you have to go to Galaxy's Edge. I'm pretty sure they just started selling that, haven't they?
Oh, maybe.
Or they're
I
due
that would be
to
awesome to
very
get one.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's bad with Galaxy's Edge when you turn up at night. You know, I mean, I like a lightsaber, and you know, as everybody knows, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. But the amount of Jedi's with their fecking lightsabers in Galaxy's Edge, it's like, come on, they're all there swinging them about.
Give
It's
the
like,
bad guys
yeah.
a chance.
Yeah, but then, well, yeah.
Any of you?
I built one there. Steve actually has it on,
I have the video of Jason building one, the lightsaber there.
But don't worry, I didn't start swinging it around.
Yeah.
They all just like appear at night. We went at night.
Yeah,
we went
yeah.
back at night because we wanted to get the lightsaber shots, like with Kylo Ren's lightsaber and things like that. But there's like it's full of Jedi's. It's full of them.
You do cosplay as the Mandalorian, so how?
Yes.
How
I don't have a damn lightsaber though.
Yeah, but these are all just people thinking they're Jedi's. So
yeah, I know, but you know, I can't walk around Galaxy's Edge in my Mando costume, so I think it was just envy.
Yeah, that's it. That's what.
Just wear the costume, but wear a paper bag over your head or something. Just walk around. You're not wearing a helmet.
No, I thought if I could get away with taking my helmet in to then get some pictures with it, it would be worth it. But I don't even think they'd let you get in the park with it.
No.
To take a
But
picture of it.
the rest of the outfit they might let you wear, wouldn't they? Just not the helmet.
Maybe. It seems a bit weird, like being full decked out in a Mando
because
costume.
that's
with
the
no
whole point
helmet.
of being a Mando. Is
Yeah, it's to cover your face up, surely.
Yeah.
Any of you
But
play
yeah.
Star Wars Episode 1 for PS1? Because my friend
PS1?
still quotes, and I have actually played Star Wars Episode 1 for PS1.
It's been a while. I couldn't tell you if I had that.
I still have that game.
Oh,
I have
there
the
you go.
CD. Yeah.
I never really had the PlayStations. My brother is the one who always had that. But there might have been a point in time that we played that.
I did buy an R2D2 Xbox
Oh, cool.
just because it was a Star Wars one.
Yeah.
And it came with the it came with the Jedi game, but I never played it. I only bought it because it was an R2D2 one. And when you turned it on, it made the woo noise.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Which box was that? The 360 or the
360.
360? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's Modern Warfare 360. Call of Duty. It's a video game.
I know.
It's a video game.
I do play video games, but just not. I only play World of Warcraft now. That's the only game I play.
So Harrison Ford actually got his part on Indiana Jones because he was working as a carpenter and fixing doors at the studio.
Yeah. There's a really good documentary about Indy on Disney Plus where they talk to him about how he got the part and like the stuff making the new films.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll have to give that a watch actually.
Because I watched the new Indy film expecting it to be pants, like rubbish, but it wasn't. It was really good.
See, I haven't even watched that yet. I need to watch that one.
It is good.
Yeah, it's
see,
pretty
Jason liked it too.
Yeah, pretty solid.
I have seen it though. Yeah. It's been a while, but yeah. So here you go.
Yes, Boba Fett, my favorite character. Is
helmet right there.
Yeah, he's mine too.
There, mine as well. There.
I would if I was in the front. If I was in the front room, I could go. Mine's there, but I'm not. So it isn't.
Now you're just like it's Goofy.
Now we've got Goofy.
Either you're pointing at Goofy or at Sam. One of the two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Sam. Sam's Boba Fett's helmet now. Oh, I could show you my Jaws collection while I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you got like mandibles?
Will it? Oh, hang on. I'll have to turn. Let me turn the background off. Excuse me. You might feel a bit seasick while I'm doing this. So I'm sorry. Okay.
Hey, I see it. I see
Oh,
Boba
wow.
Fett's helmet. Oh wow,
There's
that's
Bruce.
Oh,
cool.
there's Brew.
What?
There's
That's awesome.
Bruce.
How big is that?
Big. Hang on. Let me reverse out.
5 feet or something like that?
No, he's about 3
Yeah,
foot
looks at
long.
least.
Oh, 3 foot.
That is
I was
cool.
going to say
Okay, I
about
can see now,
4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so I've
really
got
cool.
a no swimming sign, which is like off the beach. I've got a Jaws mug, which is shaped like
Yeah.
a sea. Don't know why. Jaws Monopoly.
Wait, you
I've
mean
got-
Sam doesn't have the mug?
Sam did actually buy me the mug.
Oh, see.
I've got Jaws Monopoly, which I've never played. It's still wrapped up in the packet. I only bought it
That's-
because it's Jaws.
That's me with Star Wars. I had
Yeah.
Star Wars
Yeah.
Monopoly.
There's Quint. You can see him being eaten by Bruce there,
Yeah, he needs a bigger
and the
boat.
Orca.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've got my Jaws Blu-ray.
Nice.
And you got your Jason machete. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've got my machete. And there's Quint's bandana. And the
Oh, wow.
the tiger
License plate.
shark eating the license plate. And there's some
Wow.
other stuff. There's some barrels behind there. Don't know if you
So
see his
what-
barrels.
When I was a kid,
Oh, yeah.
I actually had the Jaws game.
I did as well. It used to
It-
be like Buckaroo, but it was for Jaws.
It's so cool. I don't know. Have you ever seen that, Jason?
No, I don't think so.
So
Oh, no, you've got
it's a
me
plastic
flashing, sorry.
Jaws, and you put the bottom jaw down, and you fill it with all sorts of junk.
Stuff.
Yeah, and then you take your little fishing hook, and you got to
Just to fish
take
it out.
out
Oh.
each little piece, and if the jaw snaps back, you lose.
Yeah.
There's a game like
Oh,
that
that's
where
so
the
cool.
jaws, like the head, it's like just the shark head.
It's just
not-
his face. Yeah, it's
Jaws,
just his
yeah.
head.
Oh, this one it was like this big. It's the entire shark,
yeah.
Mm.
and it with the jaw like this. And then-
Where did you get your giant shark there?
My giant shark.
Yeah, is that official? Like,
No, it was a guy. I can't remember what his name was. It was a guy in the UK that was making Bruce replicas.
oh, okay.
And that was like the medium-sized one. He did one. Like a
Yeah, it looks
5 foot long
really
one.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It
yeah.
is
Yeah.
really good. I didn't show you inside his mouth, but if you go inside his mouth, it looks exactly the
legs.
same. No, it looks exactly the same. It has to have the same grill on as the real Bruce when they
Oh,
built
neat.
the animatronic. So, and he's
Oh, wow,
and he's
that's
got the little fat jowl from where his mouth was pneumatic. Yeah.
Huh.
So
Nice.
I'm a complete sucker for anything Jaws related.
Is
If I
that
see it,
like resin or?
yeah, it's a thing of beauty actually. But he's so wide that
Yeah.
I've
It barely
struggled.
fits on this shelf.
I had to buy that bookcase specifically for him to fit on because he wouldn't fit anywhere else in the house.
Yeah, that's just
Oh,
like
man.
that rocket. Like, I can't put his
Yeah.
tail on because it's like 2 feet and it just wraps around.
Mm.
I can't really fit him anymore.
So at Universal Studios, you've been to the Universal, and I'm assuming over in Orlando, right?
Yeah, the Jaws ride shut the year before. Actually, no, the Jaws ride shut 2 months before I visited it for the first time. So I missed.
Oh,
But did
But
they have the
every time
one
we go-
hanging?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's still there. Every time we
Okay.
go, I have to go and say hello to Bruce.
Yeah, because they have
Yeah.
that at Universal Studios and down in
Yeah.
LA, Hollywood, or it's actually Universal City
Yeah,
in LA. So
Hmm.
that Jaws ride still works. They closed my collapsing bridge. That was one of my favorite things as a little kid going through the ride.
oh.
yeah. That's because that led to the old King Kong, right? That's
Yeah, which is now the new King Kong. That
is it in the
building.
same place? I
Yeah,
wasn't
the building below. So that building never existed. That was below.
I
Collapsing
haven't been
bridge.
there since, to be honest. I haven't been there in like 20
What,
years.
you don't watch Chris's videos? on
I don't remember. No. I don't think I've ever watched Chris's. I watched like Adam do that right.
Oh, the whole
every
thing.
time,
Yeah.
But
Oh, we need to go to. Where is it still open? Is it Hong Kong? Universal, that the actual Jaws ride is still there.
In LA.
No, they've got the full ride. I can't remember if it's in Hong Kong or Shanghai.
Oh, the full ride. What is that?
Yeah, they've got the full Jaws ride that used to be in Orlando. They've still got it's
Oh,
still
wow.
running
Huh.
in one of the Asian parks.
yeah, where you go through like the warehouse and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's in Japanese, obviously, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in Hong Kong.
Same experience.
I hear Disney Magic Cat.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, sorry. We talk about food a lot.
Wait, I got. There we go. I remember talking with Middle Age Magic for 3 hours, and they made me so hungry.
It's lucky Sam's not here because
Well,
Disney food is her favorite subject.
So one of our other listeners and watchers, Louis, we were talking about the difference between Walt Disney World and Disneyland food. So he's like, hey, maybe you should talk about this. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it for the next Concilium, this thing. So I texted Louis, said, hey, can you make it for Sunday? He goes, oh, I can't make it. I'll be coming home late. So Jason and I decided let's hold off on that until Louis comes back, so we can actually, since it was his idea and stuff. So Louis, if you're listening or watching, we're waiting for you to do the next one, to do the food review with you. So yeah, and because I'm hungry right now, so I don't want to talk about food.
My headset is now moaning.
It's 1 o'clock our time, so
yeah, I haven't eaten anything all day actually.
Oof.
Yeah.
So just to get into food a tiny bit, what is your favorite go-to food restaurants or whatever at any of the parks? Any of you?
Don't say Pizza
I mean, go-to
Planet.
snack. No,
Nobody says
no. I mean, a go-to snack for me is probably just a bog standard Mickey pretzel.
Oh,
To be
okay.
fair,
Yeah.
it just hits the spot.
Yep.
I'm a good fan of I love a good
Yep.
pretzel.
I always have to make my way to Bengal barbecue.
Oh, for the little
Yeah.
shish kebabs.
Shish kebabs, yeah.
Those are really good too. Sharon?
Yeah.
Just eat anything. I'm not. as long as it's not any kind of cake. Sam's a cake person, but I do like a Mickey pretzel because, as Zach says, that hits the spot, and you can just eat it because it's hand food, so you can just walk around. And nom it. I am a sucker for a hot dog.
I was about to say,
oh yeah,
my next favorite is a corn dog from anywhere. So,
Sam's a corn dog freak. She absolutely loves a corn dog.
Yeah, I like corn dogs. Corn dogs are fun, but you can't beat a good hot dog. I think a hot dog trumps over.
Problem is if you go to somewhere like Casey's and you get a hot dog, an English person thinks of a hot dog as a fairly small hot dog in a roll, but when you go to Casey's, you get a hot dog that's got 20 ton of pulled pork on it and a load of coleslaw on the side. It's like, oh, this will keep me going for a bit.
That's it. Absolutely, that is my meal for the day. Thank you.
And I'm just like, that's like a snack.
Yeah, I almost figured she would say that.
Yeah.
Steve,
I have to have a churro.
Churro.
Yeah.
I love a churro, but the ones in Disney World are rubbish.
That and the
I've
chimichangas. I love their chimichangas.
Yeah.
Love a good chimichanga.
I thought you were gonna say your cheddar pretzel thing or whatever it was.
Well, I only had I didn't even really have one.
You haven't
part of it from Heyman with J-Man.
Oh, I thought you
went
had it before that or whatever.
No. So that time I went with Heyman with J-Man, he went to Maurice's Cart that's in Fantasyland, and it wasn't even on the menu yet. So, but I guess he heard about it or something. So he ordered something else, and then we saw these things wrapped up in aluminum foil, and he's like, "What's that?" He's like, "Oh, that's our new thing, the pretzel, cheese pretzel garlic, or I can't even remember the name. But anyway, it's a pretzel bread with cheesy garlic inside. It is,
that sounds good.
So he grabbed that. We went and sat down. And he just, this is so good. And so he gave me a piece of it. And I'm like, oh man, that's really good. And me being stupid, I didn't go back there to go get one. I just ate that little piece and that was it. And now that thing's
It's
like the
damn,
number one seller. I'm assuming because everybody talks about it now.
Yeah.
So
We didn't eat a lot of snacks when we went in February because the food Festival of the Arts was on, so we just basically grazed our way around there. So rather than getting all the normal snacks that we would get when we go to Disney, we just ate stuff.
I always have to get a Ronto wrap now too.
I loved that. I had the breakfast one when we went to Galaxy's
The
Edge.
breakfast one.
oh, that's really good.
I get the regular one, but without the coleslaw because I can't stand coleslaw. But
the breakfast one's great. It's got egg in it and something else. It was really
like
it was
sausage or something, right?
Yeah, it had a sausage and an egg and some saucy stuff.
Yeah, but just like the wrap itself is pretty good.
Yeah, and it came and I was like, oh, that's not very big. But by the time I'd eaten it, I was like, actually, that was really filling.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said, it's the wrap. It was pretty filling. So.
It weighs a ton when you eat. Afterwards, I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah, it wasn't quite that
bad.
So, have you tried like the blue or green milk?
Didn't have the milk last time. Sam talked me out of it. She said it would taste rank. So, on my list, when we go back in November, my top of my list when we go to Galaxy's Edge is to have both. Because
it's very
I've heard
fruity.
if you mix them together, they taste even better than having them
they
separately.
actually have one now. You can mix them together.
Oh, okay.
Like a fruity drink.
I need to have blue milk because you've got to try it.
I don't like the green one, to be honest.
Really?
The blue one, like the best way I can describe it is it's got like a chalky blueberry flavor.
Okay. Sam won't like it then.
Interesting.
She doesn't like fruity drinks.
Yeah. She likes the hard stuff, right?
You should have seen her face when she drank the grape flavored figment smoothie that we had from Festival of the Arts. I thought it was amazeballs. It was like a frozen grape smoothie with some sweet stuff on the top and some
really
frozen. Good. It was really good. I was like, this is amazing. Have some. Yeah. And she I should have videoed her drinking it because she thought it was really difficult to get through the paper straw and it's really thick. So she sucking away on this thing, and then all of a sudden you could see where it hit her mouth, and she just went like that. Like she. And I was like, it's great, isn't it? And she's like, nope. And then I got a video asking her whether she liked it or not. And she just was drinking this water and going, nope. And I was like, but it was nope.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's like almost giving someone else, like my brother, I gave him, supposedly it was iced tea, but I actually gave him apple juice, and I told him it was iced tea. So when he took a sip of it,
the deception.
Yeah. Even though he loves iced tea, but when you're expecting something else,
That's it.
It was revenge for me because I cannot stand butterbeer. It's the most disgusting thing that's ever been put on the planet. Yeah, don't. It's rank.
It's a very acquired taste. It's very, very sweet.
Hogwarts, right?
Mm-hmm. Sam loves butterbeer, and I don't. After drinking it and getting it stuck up my nose and all that malarkey, which is a whole different story. But she had it. She had it when we went last time. She wanted to try the frozen one, and she's like, "Oh, have a sip. It might taste different now it's frozen." Like literally, I just took one sip. Yeah, exactly, and it does. There's a picture I can show you about that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, butterbeer's like.
I can attest that picture is hilarious.
Oh, what of me with the butterbeer moustache? Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. Let me.
I gotta get to Universal. I haven't been there in forever. It's not never my go-to.
No, it's funny because it's like a once a year, once a 2-year, 3-year thing, for at least for me. And then when I was in school, it was like a field trip. We would go every
Yeah.
year.
I mean, when I lived in California, we went. But
Yeah.
like now, I'm just trying to get to Disney, and that's like the only thing I'm planning, really. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like with Universal Studios in LA, it's like once you've gone there and did the tour and see everything, it's like you don't need to go back for a while. Even though I had that, they give you back then, this was in the late 2000 teens, so like 2016, 2017. I went there and they gave my admission was part of my year pass. And I think I only used it
Oh, really?
once. That was it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Because, we
Yeah.
go on the tour and it's the same, almost everything on that tour is almost the same as when
Yeah.
I was a little kid. Almost. Of course, they have newer technology stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff on that tour that's the same, except for,
Yeah.
down below, at least in the LA
Plane
one.
crash and all that, and
Yeah, so that plane crash, they of course they didn't have that.
yeah,
But down below where Transformers is now and all that,
Mm.
that was like the special effects building and some other building. And I remember when I was a kid, I always hated that part because that's the tram would stop down there. You would have to get out and go to those things, watch everything, and then go back on the tram and continue to. So none of that stuff down below in Universal Studios existed. It was all stages. Like Jurassic Park wasn't there. None of that stuff was there. All those escalators, they weren't there. It was just you walk in, you had the top floor, and then on your right was the studio tour, and that was it. There was no rides or anything like that back then.
Well, it was primarily a working movie
Yeah.
set. It was where all Universal movies were made at that point. So
like when we passed the first time, I remember passing Back to the Future, the set. It was like amazing to see because you're right in there. It's that Hillview or whatever it's called.
Hill Valley.
Hill Valley.
Yeah. I mean, they still have the clock tower, don't they? They have
It's
they still have that. It's like a staple in there.
They usually kind of hide the actual original facade. There's usually like a front now on it.
Yeah,
but you can still kind of tell what it is.
Yeah, that whole square in the park and the street and that's all the same.
Yeah,
that's been used on so many different movies, though, hasn't it?
Tons of TV shows
and tons of TV shows.
Yeah, the plaza was used for The Good Place, I think. Like it's still. Last time I saw a video of it, was still kind of dressed up from The Good Place. It was a couple of years ago, but it was still kind of all dressed up from like that series, which was pretty cool to see.
But if you take that tour, the best seat at least for me is always the last car, last row, because there's nobody behind you. So because lots of times you'll be sitting in the car. You get everybody talking and stuff like that, and so the last seat, last seat, last car, or last row, that's the best. And that's
it.
I was there with my friends, and I think I told Jason this. How we were driving through the little city part, right, and they were showing us everything, and all of a sudden everybody's like screaming or yelling, pointing, and there was a red Ferrari over there. And we came by, we were the last, sitting in the last thing. We turn around and it's Spielberg sitting in his Ferrari. So that was really cool to see. And I'm like, okay, after that, I'm sitting in the last row, last car all the time.
Yeah.
You see things that you don't normally see. Because everybody's telling you to look over here and look over there. So.
Yeah. You're doing your own
kind
thing.
of, yeah. Especially if you've seen all the stuff already. So.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I want to do the VIP one so you can get out and stop and walk around.
So okay, so we did. I did a TV show. So as I'm going down to the studio tour, my two friends were like, they got stopped because he was from England, so they heard him talking, right? speaking his
Yeah, you shouldn't be here.
his Zach
Yeah.
voice, using his Zach
English.
voice. So they asked him, "Hey, do you want to
voice.
be on or want to watch a TV show?" And so he said, "Yeah." So him and his wife were like, "Yeah, let's go watch." So then, because I took them, so I'm like, "Okay, I'll watch too." And it
So wait,
was
they just went up to him because he was speaking in a different accent.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And it was Home and Family.
That's so
That
bizarre.
show Home and Family.
Yeah.
So we went and we took the little side bus and they showed us a little bit around, like a little private tour before the show even started. So then and then the show started. So then we got out of the little bus and everything was outside. And we just sat there and watched, the filming of the show. We were in the audience and stuff. And then after the show, the guide told us, okay, we're going to have to wait for the bus because he's doing something else. So why don't I take you through this little area? So we all walked through the area and we're all looking around and said, this is really familiar. And it was the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where he's trying to hide from Jack is trying to hide from the redcoats or whatever you want to call them, the British,
Oh, wow.
right?
Yeah.
So he's how he's behind that armored guy with the sword and he sticks a sword out, right?
Yeah.
It's that scene. So that part of everything is right there. The whole filming of everything is right there. And then behind you, when you turn around in the movie, it's the bay with the ships. But in real life, it's the parking lot and some other buildings there.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so it's kind of neat.
Yeah, because I think they could fill
That's
up that
so cool.
section with the water and put
No, behind it, they just according to that guy, they stuck up a huge green screen.
Green screen, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the water part is further down. I know what part you're talking about. The little lake thing that they were talking about.
Well, there's a couple, but
Yeah.
there's one that's like right
Yeah.
next to a parking lot, and they can fill
that's
that
the
up.
lake. That's that lake. That's where they filmed a bunch of MTV videos and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
mad. That movie
It
magic.
was kind of fun to be standing there. I saw my friend took a picture of me standing on those steps where they were running down and stuff. So, yeah. Uh-oh.
My headset's being really crap again. Oh, look, Sam. Nice
Sam.
for her to join us after gallivanting across the beach and the sun.
Yeah, she's all sunburned from the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's tired from carrying her crown.
yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, Sam.
No
We
worries, Sam.
when we were on with Zach the other night, I had to show a picture of your massive crown.
Yeah.
To show everybody how big it was.
Yeah. It was
We were
insane.
joking,
Very, very
saying, "Did your crown come with a custom mug?"
Yeah.
Stupid headset. So you're now back on the speakers on my.
That's okay. Still sounds good.
You'd think for 280 English pounds the bloody thing would work properly, wouldn't you?
I'll just say yes.
Good Lord.
There we go. It is rather big. Yeah. All right. It is.
Now she's
funny.
throwing it in our face.
Yeah.
You don't have
I'm not going to
crown.
ask what is rather big, but yeah.
All right. What else?
Zach, what do you got?
Oh, what are we talking about?
That's why I'm asking Zach.
What have I got?
Zach hasn't said anything.
It's because we've been talking
I mean,
about bloody Star Wars. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I have no input with this. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to on your birthday? Going to. Well, I mean, but like what?
Just the weather.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be hot.
But like,
gonna be
what's
very
your
hot.
first
Very
things that
looking
you want to
forward
do?
First thing I want to do, ride the people
Oh, there
mover.
you go. Now I'm jealous.
Nice.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Now for sure we're going to shut you off right now. So.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Sharon. I'm going to go in and everyone's going to go to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. They're going to go to Splash. Not Splash Space. Where am I going?
People mover.
The People Mover. Of course I am. Of course
Yeah.
I am. It's the first ride I ride, and it's the last ride I ride whenever I'm in Magic Kingdom.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
It
very
is.
always.
Yeah, Pirates is a good ride. I love Pirates. And then just to get it out of the way, it's a Small World. Just do that the first
You
day
love
as well.
it,
Just
Small World,
get it
don't
out
you?
of the way. Get it out of the way.
You haven't been on Tron yet, though, right?
I
There you
haven't
go,
been on
Zach.
Tron. I want to
Have
go
you
on
done
Tron.
Guardians yet? No.
No, not want to done Guardians. I do want to give it a go. It looks good. I like the music, the 80s
You love
music.
Guardians.
So I'm looking forward
You
to
love
that as well.
Cosmic Rewind. It's the best ride in the universe.
Yeah, you're gonna get drunk first.
Fair.
Is that what he said? Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just getting on rides and looking forward to
And
that.
the food.
The food. I'm excited to play a round of golf on the golf course.
Yeah, I saw
there, so
your
that's-
picture of you into gravel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, is that what the golf courses look like in England? Just gravel.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best course today. It wasn't. It was all right. It was a solid 6 out of 10. It was all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to playing golf. Looking forward to I can't wait to go back to Epcot as well. To be fair, I'm very looking forward to going back to Epcot.
Well, there'll be a
I
food
love
festival on when
soaring.
you're there.
I don't know. So, food and wine is meant to be on round about that time up until November, but apparently I don't know whether it's being pushed back. There's going to be one in between.
What's it on now? Flower and Garden's on at the moment, isn't it?
Flower and Garden, which goes till like July.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm going in August. So I've heard either they're going to have something there, but surely they wouldn't. I don't know.
Usually have too much of a gap between them. There's usually only a few weeks, and then they swap to another one.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So I mean, I'm going like the middle of August.
Is Tiana going to be open for you?
Yeah. Splash Mountain will
Should
be
be,
open.
yeah.
Sorry, not Splash Mountain.
Yeah. At least you can cool off.
That very much so. And then go ride Big Thunder to dry off. So there you go.
Well, hopefully the water's clean in Tiana's bike.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It looks.
I don't want it all muddy
from the.
It does. Yeah. I'm hoping that's just some food coloring or something. But...
Yeah, not real. Real mud.
We put shit and mud in this water. You're welcome. Give you that proper bio experience.
Yeah, it's on the camera screen, and you just see this film of mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I honestly, I've been trying to do whatever I can to save money, but not working out too much. So
it's hard, man. Honestly, it is. I totally get it.
Well, I mean, as it is, like I really need to get a new Mac Mini. I'm trying to get the studio. That's a couple grand or more. Actually, it's like 3 or 4.
Yeah. When we were trying to do a bunch of this stuff before and hearing his Mac just trying to process stuff. It's like your laptop there, Zach.
Oh yeah.
Even right now, my fan is just going like crazy, and it's pretty hot. So
when they start going bad and they start overheating, they literally sound like an airplane taking off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Like my computer. My computer before this worked fine. Like I had it for like 2 years, and all of a sudden the power supply just started going, and I was like, "What the hell's going on with it?" It just randomly kept turning off. I was plugging it in, and it was sparking. I was like,
"No, that's not power supply. That's probably more like the motherboard and the laptop was on that way out."
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know. So I just got rid of it because I was like, I ain't dealing with that. I do not want to die. So I'm like, it's fine. I am not that technical. I've had many issues with technology in the past, and I still do. Don't ask me how many pairs of headphones I've gone through in the past 5 years.
Well, I mean, Miss Tech Support down there couldn't even get her headphones working. So.
No, my headphones aren't.
Exactly.
And they're not even working when I plug them in. I mean, there's a docking station and a charging cradle for it, and I plug it in there, and it's not charging. I've just got a cable plugged in for it at the moment. And it's still not
so if there's no hope for you, then there's no hope for me. Is there? Bloody hell. So
Actually, that's
So
funny.
when are you going, Zach? In mid August, you said. So
yeah, on
when is your
mid-August,
when's
August
your
14th,
birthday? Is it
the 20th.
You're going to be out there for your
Yeah, yeah,
birthday, yeah?
Mhm. Yeah.
You have to get
Yeah,
a
very
birthday
excited.
pin. Yeah.
I do.
Button.
I do. I'm gonna have to get a birthday pin. My plan is for my birthday, and I've got it. This is the only day that I know that I've got planned, and it's because it's my birthday. I'm going for a round of golf in the morning, like for the day. I'm gonna get like a 9 o'clock tee time on hopefully the Palm course, which used to host a PGA Tour event, like back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And Tiger Woods won there a couple of times, so it's like PGA Tour
Yeah.
regulated.
So
So I'm looking
you might
forward
as
to
well be
that.
talking to Chris.
Yeah. That's how I feel about
Yeah,
Star
sorry.
Wars.
Carry on with your golf.
And then for the evening, I'm going to go grab some food, go to Disney Springs, and watch the drone show that's happening.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
What's the drone show called? Something that let them soar or something like that. It's called. It's over like the Disney Springs Lagoon.
That's cool.
So I'm very like that. That sounds.
Are you
sounds
going to
nice. I'm
record
looking
any of
forward to
that for your channel?
Yeah, I'm going to record all of it. To be fair, yeah. I'm going to record every little bit.
Extra batteries.
Extra batteries, fucking wires out the wazoo. So it's going to be a good time. But yeah, looking forward to it very much so. But yeah,
Cool.
it's going to be super fun.
So when are you guys planning? Both of you guys. When are you guys planning to take a trip down to actual Disneyland?
Oh, next, I think Disneyland's on mine and Sam's radar for next year. We've got a trip to Florida in November because we managed to get a deal and it was too good not to buy it, so we did. And
Oh,
then
nice.
we're hoping to come to Disneyland for at Halloween, either Halloween or Christmas next year.
I was going to say Halloween. I think I want to try and get over there for next Halloween next year. I think even if it's just for like a week and a bit during like, I don't know, like just before I break up for work or whatever. But I want to go. My mum's never been, so she wants to go as well. So
Cool.
she wants to go and try and like experience it and stuff. So, but yeah, so it'd be a nice little trip for me
Yeah,
and my mum.
well, that-
for like,
Halloween
for her
or
birthday.
Christmas time.
Yeah,
It's
we're
really
planning
good.
to do
Yeah,
7 days in one and then fly across country and do 7 days in the other one so we can get Halloween or Christmas
Cool.
park.
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh,
This is another one of Sam's crazy ideas. And if she's still, she'll tell me which one we've got planned because I didn't write it down. I leave all the planning to her.
Now, one of my crazy plans is to fly over, do like a few days in Disney World, and then go down to like Fort Lauderdale and do a Disney cruise and go to like Castaway Cay and all that kind of stuff. Like have like a big like
I've
long
never done a cruise.
vacation.
blowout Disney cruise. Yeah. Do like a week and a bit vacation. But yeah, that'd be cool.
We also want to be in Disneyland for when it's Mickey's 100th birthday.
Oh
in 2028.
yeah, that's
on the radar as well.
Cool.
Yeah,
So you might get it multiple
that's gonna
times,
be
Steve.
yeah.
What's that?
You know, after the first time, he'll be like, "Don't come here with."
Yeah. Never again. Yeah, that's. Wonder what they're gonna do. Wonder what they're gonna do.
Jason froze.
I think Jason's frozen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Maybe his laptop's gone into overdrive.
Yeah.
Maybe. No.
Yeah, that'd be fun if you guys come.
We will. There's not
Yeah.
if, it'll be when.
Okay, when? Yeah.
It's
When-
I'll have
yeah.
to figure out something and try to get down there when you guys are down there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I know
definitely.
Jason would definitely, as we lost him. So
Yeah.
I know I know he would definitely want to meet up with you guys too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
California's been on the hit list, and we're trying to work it out how we can get to Hong Kong as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because we want to do Hong Kong Disney.
I rather, for me, I rather, I don't know. I don't really have a desire really to see Walt Disney World. I would only go because of seeing my friends
Yeah,
and the People Mover. So
yeah.
You're bloody cute.
Two very good reasons.
yeah,
Two very good
but
reasons. But
Was he messaging you?
yeah, he said his internet went out. He's
Oh.
then back in and out again. So
oh
he'll join us when he can.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, but I would love to see Hong Kong after we did a ride through with another guest, CJ. Well, yeah, I guess he was on Zach's show,
Mm-hmm.
and doing the Big Thunder version of
Oh, the Grizzly.
the Grizzly,
Yeah, Grizzly Gulch.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jason and I just did the railroad over there. So after seeing that, and then we went and looked at the map. It actually looks like a pretty cool park. So
Yeah. Hong Kong looks nice. I think desire for me, Asian part wise, is probably Japan first.
Tokyo, me too.
Tokyo, Disney Sea.
and Disney Sea.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
we
because,
thought while we were
I'm
over
a big
there,
fan
we'd try
of
and bang
Japan.
them all out at once.
What's that? Wait, what?
Like spend 2 weeks and try and get all the Asian parks done like in one trip.
Oh
Because
yeah.
if we're going to go, it'll be a once in a lifetime thing. So it's just because Fantasy Springs is opening as well, and that looks
that looks gorgeous.
That looks like what our expansion in Paris should look like if they'd spent some money and not 25p on it.
Yeah, you never know. Adventure World is coming.
Adventure World. Yeah.
Horrible name.
It is horrible.
Yeah.
Really terrible. Really. Who got the rights to say that? Like, it should be called Adventure World. Yes, that is great. That is.
Yeah.
No.
So how many parks are there over in Paris? Is it just Disneyland Paris?
Yeah, one in the studios. So you've got
the Magic Kingdom, Disneyland Park,
Disneyland Park, which is our version of your Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Not the Florida Magic Kingdom. It's the Paris version of the Disneyland.
Disneyland. Okay.
Yeah, just Frenchified and a bigger castle.
Bigger castle with the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a dragon. And Walt Disney
that's so
Studios Park, which was our very diet version of Hollywood Studios.
Okay. How many rides are over there?
About 4. No, seriously, there is about 4 rides. There's we've got a Tower of Terror. We've got Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, but they've stolen that and they've now got that in Epcot as well.
Right.
You've got the Cars backlot tour as well, isn't there?
Yeah, what used to be the tram tour has turned into a half of it, and it's now Cars themed.
Yeah,
in the Pixar corner.
Yeah.
What are the worst parts of Disneyland Paris? The bloody studio park.
Yeah, just the studios. Honestly,
we've got a very tiny version of Avengers Campus with 2 rides, Web Slingers and Flight Force, which was our rock and roller coaster, and they've reskinned it.
Oh, okay.
Iron Man and Captain Marvel.
Okay, cool.
And we've got Crush's Coaster, which is a little spinning roller coaster, which is always busy but always broken.
Wow.
And we have Aladdin's Magic
Jason.
And that's
couldn't tell you what happened. But
there's not many rides in there.
Yeah.
Wow. It's interesting to hear all the, because we never go there, or we haven't been there or really like looked into it to hear all the different stuff that you guys have over there at Disneyland Paris.
Yeah. Our main parks are fairly similar, but the studios is small. Even with the expansion, because the Toy Story bit is all expanded, the Toy Story Land, and the Remy's Ratatouille bit is all an expansion, and the new World of Frozen, which is 2 rides as well. So there's not a lot.
Yeah. I almost got the chance to, when it was still Euro Disney, I almost got the chance to go there because I was in Holland visiting my relatives, and they were going to take the day off to drive down, and we would spend, a day or 2 over there and then come back.
I heard from someone the food is horrible. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I wonder who that someone is. Yeah, tell us about the food over there. What's it like?
It's not as good as your food, put it that way. Some of the
Okay.
snacks are okay.
Yeah.
The one thing that they do in the Studios Park is they have like a mini food festival, and they've got different food booths from different regions of Europe.
Yeah.
There's a Belgian booth that sells French fries and Belgian waffles, and they've got one that sells Belgian beer, for instance. And they've got an Italian booth that will sell pizza and stuff. And there's
Okay.
and pasta, and there's a Spanish one that does paella and churros. So that's really good.
That's
And
neat.
when they're on, the food from there is amazing. But the
Right.
restaurants,
That's kind of like at California Adventure where they have the food and wine festival where they have all the little booths with all the different foods and stuff.
Yes.
And some of that stuff is actually really, really good. I've had others that were just okay. There's nothing to write home about or anything like that. But
we tend to eat from those snack carts when they're open in the studios because it's really good value. Like it's like €6, but it's like when you go to a festival in Florida and it's like $8 or $9 for a meat, like for one of the portions. And it's
that's the thing is everything is so expensive when they have those events, the food. But some of it's worth it. So I guess.
Yeah, but generally the food in Paris is overpriced and not great.
Yeah, see, that's not good.
No, I'd much rather pay for a sit-down meal in Disney World than I would do to pay for a sit-down meal in Paris.
Wow. So you said the Paris one is similar to Disneyland and Anaheim?
Yes.
So the lands are pretty much the same.
Well, kind of. Our Studios land's much smaller than DCA, but I think our Disneyland park, which is the same as the Magic Kingdom the same as the Magic Kingdom in California, is roughly about the same. We've got similar rides, haven't we? So we've both got Big Thunder Mountain. We've both got a Space Mountain.
But your Big Thunder Mountain is way better than our Big Thunder Mountain.
Yes. yeah, it is.
You have to watch the ride through again on that.
Yeah. Oh, it is really cool. And our version of Phantom Manor is cool. Sam and I both prefer the Disney World Haunted Mansion ride, but for backstory and theming, I like Phantom Manor because the whole of Adventureland, the whole of Frontierland is themed around one theme. So that's really cool.
Yeah, because your Phantom Manor, that's the one with the Western.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I always I always forget that. I always have to remember.
Yeah, the whole area is Wild West themed, so it's really cool.
Right.
Yeah, I like that whole aspect there. That makes me want to go to Disneyland Paris in itself.
I think you'd really enjoy it. You'd really love the Disneyland park because it's similar but really different, I think, to how it is in Disneyland. They're both called Disneyland. We call it Disneyland Resort and Disneyland Paris, so we don't get confused about which one's which. Yeah, but the Studios is like a whole different ball game. It's like the most unloved park in the universe. I really hope now they've renamed it that they're going to do something with it because it's probably the most unloved thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, they're can't talk. Hello.
Have a drink.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah.
Don't die. Please don't die.
Yeah.
I was saying they're renaming it for a reason. They're gearing up. You wouldn't do that unless you were planning something big coming up.
I'm pretty sure that they've gone for something so generic like Adventureland because that means that they can put anything related to any kind of adventure in there. Because they're kind of the whole top right-hand corner as you look at the map is all Pixar themed.
Yeah.
And right nestled next to that is Aladdin's Magic Carpets, which doesn't fit with anything else that's in there. So I'm really wondering whether that gets rethemed to something Pixar related, although I have no idea whether they'd retheme the ride or they'd pull it out and put something else in.
Yeah. Well, that's similar to ours now because ours being Anaheim.
Yeah.
Disneyland is more, the Disney stuff, and DCA is more the Pixar stuff.
Yeah.
So, which is why I think like when Tomorrowland gets redone, that Buzz Lightyear thing is gone.
That would make sense. We've got Buzz Lightyear in our Discoveryland, but that's kind of all space themed in that corner. The corner of it where it is all space themed because we've got Space Mountain, all the Star Wars stuff, and Buzz Lightyear.
Right.
But we're getting Alice in Wonderland's BMX show in Adventureland.
Oh yeah. Is that an Omni mover, right?
It's
or do you sit on that BMX bike and you just ride around?
It's either gonna be
E.T.
Yeah.
amazing show, and it'll be like, oh my god, this is absolutely amazeballs. Why were we worrying? Or it really is going to be, what the were they thinking about?
Right.
And my mind is not made up as to which one of those it's going to be until I see it. So I'm really looking forward to the first video, which is probably going to drop on the 26th of May because it opens on the 25th of May. So I'll see what the video looks like when someone releases it. But I'm not convinced, to be honest. Not convinced at all.
So, wait, is your Frozen Land open yet?
No.
They're still
Originally it was due to open this summer because the Olympics is in Paris this summer, isn't it? So don't go to Disneyland Paris in the summer because it's going to be absolutely ram-jammed. Because
wouldn't be very frozen in the summer, I don't think.
It wouldn't be very frozen in the summer. Oh, that's now Steve's side.
We're just taking turns.
Because the Paris Olympics is on, they wanted to get it finished before then. They are nowhere near having it finished. It still looks like a building site.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be done. To be fair, unless they do another shit job like.
Well, they're doing that anyway, I think.
Well, yeah. You know what they need? All the international parks need the Oriental Land Company or something similar to like run the park because Japan's just another level. Like it's insane.
Well, they just have money to throw at everything.
Well, that's what I mean. Like they need that, don't they, as international developments?
Well, normally when they have a big project on at Disneyland Paris, they ship over international Imagineers. There is no Imagineers that are non-French over at the moment. They're all the French Imagineers. There's no Americans that have come over to work on it. None of the people that were working on the one in Hong Kong the one in Tokyo are over. It's just so they just say 2025 at the moment, not when in 2025, just 2025.
Yeah.
And every day someone posts on one of the Disneyland Paris groups on Facebook, is Frozen Land open yet? Every day.
No, it's not.
No. Stop asking.
Automated post comes on every day.
It's only going to have one ride anyway. It's got one ride, a quick service restaurant, and a sit-down restaurant.
What ride is it getting? Is it getting the roller coaster, or is it getting Frozen Ever After?
No, it's getting Frozen Ever After.
Of course it is.
Frozen Ever After.
Now.
It's getting the exact one that's in Florida, but with the animatronics that are in. Oh, shut up! Straight away in the chat, is Frozen Land open? No. Bloody hate Frozen. Yeah, it's getting Frozen Ever After.
Sharon, let it go.
Let it go. Just let it go.
You watch the video that Sam took of us riding. She made me ride it. There's a bit in it. There's a bit where Elsa like singing "Let It Go," and I'm waving at her and going "Bye" as she's pushing us backwards.
You know, to be fair though, I like the look of Frozen Land in where is it? Is it Hong Kong or is it
Tokyo?
Is it Tokyo? Because it does look nice. It really does.
It looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful. But that roller coaster needs to be long. I don't know what the deal is with them making short roller coasters at the minute.
Because they don't, the Asian market aren't into roller coasters. That's why Tron only lasts 90 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, but still.
They don't do thrill rides over there.
No, I
No,
guess
Tron
so.
Tron was like their introduction to kind of thrill.
Yeah. But I mean,
Which is weird because they have Space Mountain though over there. So
Yeah, they do have Space
Yeah.
Mountain, but they
Yeah.
have like our smooth version of Space Mountain, not the rickety one that's in Florida, don't they? They have a
yeah.
nice smooth
we'll
version.
see what happens when they make the new one over there.
Oh yeah.
They actually, which is the one? Is it Tokyo where it's closing?
Yeah, Tokyo. Yeah.
They
They're just
revamping it, or they
completely redoing it inside and out. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
design too.
Yeah, it looks
it's still
really
like
cool.
reminiscence of what it is, but like just more.
More futuristic. Yeah. It looks really good.
Yeah.
He froze.
He froze again.
Yeah. We should take a snapshot of that, and then that'll be the thumbnail for it.
I got you guys. I got you.
There you go. There you go.
Is that one of those silly phones that folds in half?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, silly phone.
Silly phone. Look at that. No self-respecting tech. No person will have a folding phone.
Listen, I missed out on having a razor. Okay, so this is my answer to that.
You
was
haven't got
too
a folding
young.
phone, have you, Steve?
Pardon?
Steve's phone doesn't fold, does it?
No, I have an iPhone.
Of course you do. Everyone has a fucking. I hate iPhones.
I can fold it in half if you want me to. If you buy me a new phone, I'll fold it in half.
I'm not an Apple person. I'm an Android person.
Same. I've never. I used an Apple. I used an iPhone once. It was like 1 week in work because it was like a replacement phone that we had.
Yeah.
My friend was like, "Oh, I've got a phone." And it was like the iPhone 5. I was like, "This is a bag of wank. I can't do anything with it."
There's your senior citizen phone.
Was that an iPhone? Is a senior citizen?
No,
phone?
that can't be. No, it's got to be that flip thing that he's got. That folding in half.
That's a toy.
No, it's a toy. Yeah. Wait, let me go and get the ones with my gigantic buttons.
Yeah. No, the ones that go like the dial.
A rotary phone.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my internet.
We had a whole phone conversation while you.
Yeah, you missed out.
They must be working on lines around me or something. 'Cause...
I've also sorted out your thumbnail too. I've got it.
Yeah,
I'll send it to you later. He was in the middle of a sentence. She was like,
yeah. I don't even know what I was saying, but
you said something beginning with F because you went.
Well, I mean, it was me, so it probably was. Frozen.
Frozen. That is almost the worst swear word in the universe, isn't it? Frozen.
No, my swear word is Alice in Wonderland. I hate Alice in Wonderland. Hate it. Cannot
it's a Grogu mug. That's cute. That's not bloody Frozen.
No. I don't have anything frozen except for ice in the freezer.
That's probably why I like you so much, Steve, because you don't have anything bloody frozen.
We don't have anything bloody frozen, and we like to punch people, so we're good. We're now best friends.
Practically soulmates.
We don't like annoying people, and
we both like Star Wars.
Yep, there you go.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I always have the punch emoji ready. So the little fist.
You've got to.
Well, you do have an iPhone, so that might be the deal breaker for me.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That one factor.
I like it because I have a Mac Mini, so and an iPad.
It all talks to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I do just fine.
What is going on? Why is my light broken?
Well, his light's gone off again.
Oh, you guys are connected because
I know.
Jason's internet goes out and your light goes out. Maybe you clapped too hard so it turned off. That didn't work.
Yes, can I help you? He needs to get himself sorted out with some kind of Alexa light bulb so he can turn it on and off.
Let's hug.
You can just about see a dog on the bed behind me.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What's your dog's name?
This is Muffin, otherwise known as a
Muffin.
Muppet. Let me
The whippet, right?
just got buggered off now. Because I was going to take my background off so you could see the terrible room, but she's gone again.
Oh, you're about to do it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's months.
What do any of you guys have an episode about the tunnels under Disney World?
The corridors.
Yeah, I do not. I know they're who was the one that had, was it Offhand that had a story about that?
I'm not sure.
It might have been Offhand Disney, Dallin. I think he might have something on that.
I mean, there's tons of videos out there with them.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we don't have any ourselves.
There's someone that if you on the behind the attraction on Disney Plus when they're
oh,
talking
that's
about
that's another one.
loads
Yeah,
of stuff about the tunnels under that. But what was that doing recently?
that's if you have Disney Plus. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Disney
you can.
Plus.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
just
all
look it
Disney
up.
people have
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
yeah, because if it was Disneyland, I know Alex, the historian, would have something on that, but
Yeah.
not Walt Disney World.
What's going on with your light, Zach?
I don't know. So my ring light, it's just not working at the minute. I don't know what's going on with it.
You have it's connected to
very-
Jason's internet. That's why.
It must be because it's just a very loose connection. It's just no matter where I plug it in, I've got it currently propped it up, so I've got the wire propped up on like my side, like it's lifting it up so that it actually doesn't fall out. I don't know what the deal is. I
Time
need
for
a
a new
new
one.
one. I need a new one. Yeah.
Because you have a cat.
Yeah, that
Chewing on
is.
wires.
Yeah.
That's probably it as well. To be fair, it won't surprise me.
Just as long as it doesn't turn into one from Christmas Vacation, you're all right.
Oh man, I hope not. Good lord.
So Sharon,
cat again. Your cat's shouting.
I know.
when you go to the parks first, what's your first thing that you do? Like,
First
do you
thing
go
that
out
I
road
do?
drop, or do you what do you guys do?
No, we never rope drop anymore. Sam doesn't like. Well,
We like to sleep in.
it's not
Yeah.
that Sam doesn't like getting up early. Her body sometimes tells her no. We try to
Yeah.
go early, but not too early.
Yeah.
But the depending on what part we're doing, usually the first thing we do is find coffee.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Always. And then she always wants a bloody Starbucks, which I don't like. So we end up going to 2 coffee places. And then depending on what it is, we'll go and ride our favourite ride in that particular park. And then
Yeah.
get some.
Yeah. You, Zach, what's your first must do?
My first must do. Honestly, same. Probably just like depending on what time I want to go. Like
Right.
I don't particularly like doing rope drops. I feel like it's just too busy. So I'll probably go a little bit later in the morning once it calms down a bit. Give me a chance to like wake up. Do what I need to do, and then it's just ride my favorite ride and get a drink, get a little bit of a snack, and just
Relax.
relish in the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Steve and I are kind of similar because we've been to Disneyland so many times. Like, we don't care if we don't go on rides, you know. Like, we just go and hang out.
Oh, if I
We
go
just
to
like-
Paris,
yeah.
we're not religious about rides when we go there anymore. We do when we go to Florida because we don't go as often as we'd like
Right.
to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Paris, we
Yeah.
just like take it in and ride things that we want to ride. When we got like, I don't queue for rides anymore at Disneyland Paris. If there's a queue, we'll come back later.
Yeah. So that's
it,
like us, because we have some must do's, but if it's too long of a line, then I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But like you said, you come back later, and especially if it's during a parade or whatever, and then we're like, okay, let's hit Pirates or whatever, because Pirates is usually pretty quick. It's Haunted Mansion that
Same in Paris.
sometimes is a long wait.
Yeah. It's a pretty long wait right now.
Yeah, yeah, you're going to be waiting a long time.
Yeah, but won't you waiting like until October if you queue for it now?
Yeah,
Until it
It's not
reopens.
Yeah, the regular ones aren't going to be back though till at least like January, February next year, is it? Because
they were
as soon as
saying
it
that
opens, it's going to be a
there's
nightmare before.
there's rumors that it might open sooner than they are
Oh,
expecting.
really? Interesting.
Well, it was supposed to
Yeah.
open in August actually, but
Aren't they redoing all the outside, which is why it's shut?
yeah,
They're making
they
an
did
extended queue, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
redoing the queue. Yeah.
Yeah.
they redid a lot more than that we thought they were doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then they're building the store
Oh, you're getting a gift
right
shop
out the
as well.
exit. The gift shop
Yeah.
right out the exit.
Oh yeah, they're redoing the shop.
Yeah.
But like they tore out the whole queue, like even the front yard. Like
Yeah.
I never
That whole front queue, it's I don't think anything's gonna look the same. There's just one wall that's left
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think they're just
from the original.
trying to expand the pathways and make it so like 2 lines instead of just a single. I think.
I was telling Jason this back. I'm actually happy they're redoing the queue because of I like the queue. It was just during the summertime it got really, really hot standing in that line. Where the one time I was there, some guests got really sick from standing in line, and the next day, not the next day, like a couple of days afterwards, I came back and they had stuck those umbrellas in the middle of the line, which I guess kind of helped, but not really. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that problem of people overheating in our queue.
yeah.
And there is quite a lot of it that's undercover because once you sort of like wind around the garden bit of our queue, you actually go underneath and there's like a shady walkway, which is to stop the rain as opposed to the sun.
Right.
And you're obviously in your case, yours is a sun issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was wondering why all they had to do is put up one of those
Shade sails.
yeah, exactly. The shade sail or a mesh or something, and they can decorate it, whatever. Like make it look like spider webs or something.
Yeah, put ivy on it or something.
Or ivy, yeah. Even that. You're right. No, we get umbrellas. We get umbrellas.
That means its own camera stack, so it can just like join in.
Exactly.
I know, just go grab. Oh my gosh. Just insane. Every time, man, every time. Would you believe she's quiet during the day when I'm not doing anything as opposed to every time I'm recording?
It's like every time I start recording, my dog seems to come into jump in my lap.
That's because she hears my voice.
Yeah.
That's it. See, Steve, the sultry voice.
Our dogs actually know each
sultry
other.
voice.
Our dogs know each other just from being on here.
Yeah.
They can see each other on here.
Kalea, if I had my door open, Kalea would be here laying on my bed and watching Jason. She'll sit on my bed and just stare at the TV because I have a 55-inch TV that I use as my monitor.
Wow.
So she sees, and I put Jason at full screen. She just stares and watches.
That's well.
It's
cute.
like Hey-Man with J-Man. Every time I put Hey-Man with J-Man on in the living room, and she sits on the couch, and she hears his voice, she turns and just has to sit there and watch his show. It's the funniest thing. I took a picture of it and sent it to him, and it's just so funny that she recognizes people's voices and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
that's well cute.
It's quite cute.
Yeah.
Mine are buggered off out. They're just annoying. I don't know what they're doing now. I suppose I could check on them.
Well,
right.
Considering I keep cutting out, and you've been almost 2 hours now.
I'm going to Home Depot.
5 minutes ago, we started talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh yeah, it always does. Especially when we have you guys on and we're doing ride-throughs, and it never lasts an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, because we always start talking about stuff, and it's always fun having you guys on. And
it's always a good time. I appreciate
it.
Always fun.
Yeah, we'll have to do another. I can't wait for your next game show, Zach. So
yes,
I might have to do some revision.
Yeah. I got to get paper.
Yeah.
Get paper before we start.
You need to get quiet paper because it's like
quiet. Somebody needs to get new pens.
Yes,
I do
yeah.
need to get new pens because my last sweary pen now doesn't turn on and off.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got to
no.
get dog-proof pens.
Oh, I don't think they make dog-proof pens, do they?
You just spray it with like lemon juice or
But
something.
you should still eat it. It doesn't matter what's on it. It would eat it. It's just
Oh dear.
a special creature.
All right. Thank everybody for joining and asking questions. That
Yeah,
you know,
thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
even though everybody's kept saying sorry,
No,
we
I
appreciate
know.
the questions coming in.
Yeah.
It makes this more enjoyment. So
Makes it fun for all of us. So,
Absolutely.
be sure to like, subscribe, share with friends and family. Comment below. Let us know how we're doing.
subscribe to Middle Age Magic and
And Jack.
Disney Magic Zach.
I just called you Jack.
You just call me Jack.
Zach.
God.
And I'll put the links in the description. And
Cool.
you can also leave us a voicemail, and we'll play on the next episode.
Yeah, if you go to discoveredmagic.com
Yeah.
and
Discover
see all
Magic for our podcast, not for Zach.
yeah. For our, even
I'm
though
not pushing
we
off
don't-
to other podcasts.
We
even
don't
though
have
Zach
magic
is
on
part
here.
of our podcast anyway.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, cool. Thank you. The wonderful world of
You,
weirdness. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Even Jack.
You got a new nickname now. So.
It comes out every so often. My twin Jack, you know.
Yeah. He's the better golfer.
I mean,
yeah.
not wrong. He must have been playing today, boys. I played the best round of my life today. It's insane.
I am so rubbish at golf. I can't even hold
No.
the bat properly. It's just no.
That's why you're playing it wrong, because you're using a bat.
Yeah. And I need to go play. So I haven't played in like over a year.
Oh man,
Because of the weather here. It's so bad.
that's
I
it.
think
That's the
it's
same.
crazy,
Same with my weather, to be fair. Crazy golf's
Yeah.
always good though. Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Yep. And
Thank you so much.
we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.